I think properly charging him and now holding him accountable is some step in the right direction.
This is the story of Joi Kimitra Brown, age 45, a beloved mother, teacher, and a real estate agent who was shot in the head by her estranged boyfriend, Calvin Lamont Jackson, age 46, who could not handle a breakup. Calvin, who went crazy after she decided to break up with him, started tracking her car, monitoring her movements, and eventually shot her in the head, then tried to hurt himself somehow but was unsuccessful. The case would go unsolved for over a year before the police finally got the evidence they had to arrest the killer. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Hampton, Virginia. Hampton is a fine small city in the Hampton Roads region. It has areas with crime and areas that are nice, quiet, and upscale. With a crime rate of 32 per 1,000 residents, Hampton has one of the highest crime rates in America compared to all communities of all sizes, from the smallest towns to the very largest cities. One's chance of becoming a victim of either violent or property crime here is 1 in 31. Joi Kimitra Brown, age 45, was born in Brooklyn, New York, but lived in Hampton, Virginia. Joi attended Bishop Ford Central Catholic High School, and after that she studied sports medicine exercise science at Long Island University, Brooklyn. Upon graduating, Joi worked at Hampton City Schools in Virginia. She was a beloved Cocotton High School teacher. Joi laid her hands on real estate too. She was a real estate agent on. She was busy trying to make enough money to take care of herself and her family. Despite her busy lifestyle, Joi went out there to make herself happy. She loved dancing.
Girl, I'm a... Hey, y'all. Okay, now. Don't do
that. Mine too, but I'm excited. Look at this bitch. I always want to dance. You better percolate. Come on, thickness.
Oh, okay. Oh. See, Lackson?
Dancing was really a thing for her. She also had great friends who were like sisters to her. Joi met someone called Calvin Lamont Jackson, age 46, also known as CJ. Even though CJ appeared to be a kind of weird guy with the things he does and how he carries himself, she still loved him. They were in a romantic relationship and it was a nice one. Friends and families were happy for them, especially her mother. They shared memories together. They were a great couple. They traveled internationally to different countries and also did a lot of other things together.
Joi, welcome to Skydive Stop It! Hey. What are we doing today? Skydiving! Is this your first time?
Yes, it is.
You're excited,
I'm excited,
obviously.
yes.
Are you nervous at all?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay, that's cool.
But ask me that when I get up.
Yeah, right. Any special occasion?
No, just a bucket list.
Bucket list.
I turned 45 and I was like, I got it.
Well, it sounds like a birthday, kind of a birthday thing. Bucket list, birthday.
Okay.
Alright, you here with anyone?
Huh?
Here with anyone?
Yeah, friends.
Friends? Cool, they jumping too?
No. Yeah, some of them are.
Oh, some, cool. Not alone.
No, not alone. The other half is over there. He's not jumping at all.
Alright, want to give a shout out to anyone before we go?
Hey, shout out to my daughter, Tay. Come on, CJ. Love you guys.
Awesome, let's go do it. Oh, yeah.
Joi got pregnant by Calvin, and it was a great moment of joy for them. They had the baby, and that was a very important part of her life. She was a great mother to her lovely daughter. Anyways, things started going down the hill later in life with her boyfriend Calvin. She let him know that he was ready for a breakup, but Calvin won't let that happen. He would harass and intimidate her even though he claimed he still loved her. Joi started feeling very scared, so she began writing to her friends and families what she was witnessing with Calvin. One of the messages reads, "Girl, I found the tracking device. Why is he tracking me if we are not together?" Another one reads, "CJ going to put me in a casket." It did not take too long after she felt Calvin would kill her when he actually did. She had it in her head coming, but unfortunately there was nothing she could do to stop it. A crazy man would go to any length to make sure no one else can have his ex if he can't. On June 25, 2023, a friend of Joi had not been able to get in touch with her all day. She decided to stop by to see what was happening with her, especially when she hadn't communicated with her daughter. Upon getting to her friend's home, he found Joi on the floor of her bedroom, shot in the head. Her ex-boyfriend, known as CJ, who lived at the house to co-parent, was also hurt. It appeared that he tried to hurt himself too but didn't succeed in the attempt. She immediately called the cops and she told them that there was no other thought, besides he killed her. That was it. "I found her and he did it," she said. "I was aware of what she was going through. She said to me, one of us is going to end up dead." When officers arrived, they found 45-year-old Joi Kimitra Brown inside her room suffering from a gunshot wound, and she was pronounced dead on the scene.
Hampton Police Division detectives are investigating a domestic shooting that left one woman dead and a man badly injured. Police identify the victim as 45-year-old Joi Brown. Family friends say she's a mother to a young daughter. It all happened Sunday night inside a home on Wendell Drive. That's not far from North Armistead Avenue. Dana Smith spoke to a neighbor who saw the aftermath.
Hampton Police Division detectives are calling the shooting domestic related. A man who lives next door says he knows the man and the woman, and he called 911 when he realized what happened. Hampton Police Department investigators say the shooting happened at a home on Wendell Drive. Officers found 45-year-old Joi Brown, seen here on the right, shot to death inside. They also found a man badly hurt with what police are calling an unknown injury.
He only said 2 words to me, He said, "What's up, bro?" And then I just asked him where Joi at, and he told me downstairs. And I was just like, well, I didn't see her downstairs. So that's when I went up the stairs, and I seen her in the bedroom.
Jamar James is the couple's neighbor. He said he walked over to check on them Sunday night after family friends told him they hadn't heard from them all day. James said he found the front door unlocked.
His mind just wasn't there. His mind wasn't there. It was almost like he was in a zombie state, just like gone.
James said the injured man appeared to have scratches and a wound on his head. James said he called 911 after he found Brown upstairs dead. He called the discovery tragic.
We go out, hang out, cookouts. We have family events where they invite us to their house. We have family events, we invite them to our house.
James described Brown as a hard-working career woman who loved to laugh and spend time with her loved ones, including a young daughter.
She had a lot of things going for her. She school teacher. She's got into real estate. She was ambitious. If she set a goal, she would go for it, and she would take it straight on.
Dana Smith.
The chief medical examiner ruled her death a homicide following a gunshot wound to the head, yet Hampton police could not make an arrest in the case. Court document showed in the past that Joi called police several times over the years. In July 2007, Joi accused CJ of assaulting her. Hampton police were called to the Wendell Drive location in 2012 after CJ punched her twice, then locked the house with their baby inside. Then again in 2021, after being punched by CJ, he was charged with assault. All of the charges were null prosequi. Some friends said she should have left on the first assault, but unfortunately she did not. Friends and family were frustrated for months when there was no arrest. They did not give up. They were vocal on social media where they expressed how they felt about the delay in the case. Finally, after months of debates, her ex-boyfriend was finally arrested and charged in the killing of Joi Brown. Police had a warrant out for him and he later turned himself in.
Tonight, reaction is pouring in after police arrested the man they say killed a beloved teacher. We've been covering the case of Joi Brown since she was shot last summer during a domestic violence situation. Our Kiana Patterson is here with more.
Yes, friends of Joi Brown say they are reliving this tragedy all over again. They say they will continue to call for justice while keeping her love of family and her students alive. The heartache for Joi Brown continues.
To me, it's still just beginning all over again.
Her friend group leaning on each other since she was found dead inside of her home on Wendell Drive last June.
Every day I still have to get up. I still have to look at the shell of a house.
Court records and text messages from Brown show years of abuse at the hands of her on and off again boyfriend, Calvin Jackson.
But she was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? I don't think in that situation that she was in, he hid her from that. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to keep her in that shell.
New court documents show Brown was found shot in the head, face up, in her bedroom with a gun near her feet. Jackson was also shot in the head nearby. A month after the shooting, police were granted a search warrant to collect evidence to match DNA from the crime scene to Jackson.
For a minute, I felt like nothing's going to happen.
8 months after the shooting, Jackson is behind bars. Police issued a warrant for his arrest a few days ago, then Jackson turned himself in last night. Police Chief Jimmy Weidman says the investigation reveals this was a homicide attempted suicide. Now Jackson is charged with murder.
I think properly charging him and now holding him accountable is some step in the right direction.
Her friends feel a bit of relief.
It took so long. That was a lot of frustration with that because we just wanted to see him get what he deserved.
The group will continue to be Brown's voice.
She lived and breathed her child.
They are thinking about starting an organization for children who've lost a parent to domestic violence.
God is going to give us the justice that we have been seeking for so long.
Justice for Joi.
CJ, who was her longtime partner and father of their child before breaking up, faces charges of the use or display of a firearm in commission of a felony, possess, transport firearms by a convicted felon and discharging a firearm or missile in an occupied building. He currently sits in jail without the option of bond. Joi was described as a hardworking woman and a better person. She will forever be missed by people who loves her. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Joi Brown.
Quick, beautiful. Everybody want to say anything they can? But this is for Joi. Yay!
May Joi's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for domestic abuse survivors. Please stay safe out there and see you guys in the next video.